All right, I'm Matt.
And I'm KP. Welcome to the Nightly from Hatch, where your late night thoughts go to rest.
KP, last time we spoke, I've got to ask you this because I've been worried about it for you.
Yeah.
You said you were going camping. You've obviously made it back in one piece.
Yes.
But how was it?
Do I have like a post sleeping in the dust glow?
You do, actually. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but it's working for you.
It's exfoliated, but with just pure dirt all over my face. It was lovely. I love this site that I go to. It does have some like odd little amenities that I think are, to me, bonuses, but it's interesting. So it's like right next to a model airplane strip.
Oh, okay. This is great.
So that's like in the campground. Yeah. So this was a really interesting. They start early. This is mostly, I'd say, the clientele of the model airplane club is, well, what do you think? What would you guess?
I think incredibly cool, trendy, a lot of women about. I'm thinking like a rap video circa 2003.
Yep. It's 22-year-old female influencers.
Yes. Yeah.
That's it. Would you believe it's 70-year-old veteran men mostly? Yeah.
Yeah, could have gone either way. But okay, so that one's one for the older ones. Yeah. How is that sleeping underneath a flight path, but for miniature aeroplanes?
So that was an interesting, I think of it as a bonus. Some people that enjoy their sleep might think of it as a real detriment, but it's like, I just think it's cool. I mean, you don't see it a lot. So they do start at around 8 or 8:30. So you're hearing little planes that are chugging along next to your tent. But I'd say in camping, you wake up kind of crack of dawn anyway, because it's hot and birds are right in your ear. So I thought it was fun. We went down and watched them for a while. They're just really interesting because some of the planes now, I mean, the new guys are doing 3D printed planes.
Oh, cool. So what kind of stuff are we talking? Is it like military stuff, jumbo jet, everything in between? Kind
of everything in between. The one I liked the best was sort of like a Red Baron, like Snoopy's little plane.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some have little like figures of guys in the cockpit, like tiny little men are in there, which I think is cute.
That's really, I caught myself. I was going to say that's really cool. It's not necessarily. I think that's really cool.
I think so too. I think so too. And then there's some younger guys. I mean, a dad brought his like 2 6-year-old boys, which I think is really sweet to do that on a weekend. But then there's some young guys that are like 19 that are really, you can tell they're going to go far in this exact club.
Yeah, I love that. You know that they're the sort of the cool kids of that club, and the heartthrobs, the older guys. They just think they've got no respect. They don't play by the rules.
I mean, they had some fighter jets. He was going fast, the 19-year-old.
That's so cool. I guess you wouldn't get a chance to have a go at that, would you? I assume they're quite protective.
Well, they sure aren't. I mean, they came over, the guy that seemed to kind of be in charge, because we were just watching and cheering, and he came over and he's like, if you guys want to learn, we do free trainings on Saturdays. Just come back on Saturday and we'll give you a trainer plane and we'll just get you up in the air.
No way.
Yeah.
For free.
Free. I mean, and then he was like, if you like it, we'll give you 3 months just free in the club. You can come whenever. And then you just have to join the club, which is $60 a year, which is nothing.
This is incredible. I thought this was always a very expensive hobby, like the reserve of very wealthy people.
So I think if you are like getting into building really, really cool ones, because we were like, what is the cost breakdown? And he was like, most of these planes that you're seeing in front of you are like $100 to $300.
Not as bad
which
as
is less than I thought. No, I thought like 1,000. I really did.
Yeah.
And then the controllers do get kind of expensive. The controller and the batteries, it's another 200, 300.
Okay, but still about 500 quid for a hobby like that. I don't think it's too bad. You'd pay like sort of the same amount for a tennis club and a racket, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
More than that.
And he seemed to say that the community was very like nice to each other. And it's like, I borrow my plane. You can have these parts. Go to this guy. Everyone starts giving each other deals and being really kind to first timers, especially. So catch me coming back and getting really far in this.
How far away is this place from you?
About an hour 40.
Okay, so it's doable. That is doable.
Definitely doable. Not every Saturday, but it's enough to train for free.
All right. Okay, well, I mean, I'm on board with that. If that were the case every time there was a camping trip mentioned, I would be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I like these niche little groups. I like when people have odd hobbies that you don't hear about, and especially ones that are very tactile, not screen based. I'm like, we just got to keep these ones alive.
Oh, I completely agree.
Mm-hmm.
If model aeroplanes aren't there,
Yeah.
What is it that gets you camping? Because I just can't get it in my head that I can't commit to it.
I love the no screen time. I think it's really nice to get all your friends together, and not that I'm like really so on it when I'm with my friends anyway, but there's something just really nice about having a drink by the campfire, and that's the only thing there is to do. It is just we're making each other laugh and playing games and just laughing and laughing at the campfire until it's time to go to bed. So I just like that it's like very forcing you to be in the present.
Yes.
Which is kind of nice with your friends. And
is that sort of an unwritten rule that you've got then, that you just kind of phones are away and that's it?
Yeah, I think so. It's really uncouth to take the phone out, I'd say. In camping.
How many are going though? Is it, because if it is just like two of you, for example, that would be really poor. Yeah, to bring a phone out.
Yeah, there's 6 of us. But nice. You're surrounded by just lake and beautiful sun and birds. I mean, there's a great blue heron, which are those giant birds. Then we were feeding the squirrels, which you're not supposed to do, but
I won't tell anybody.
Just a little popcorn. He loved it.
Is that so? Have you always gone with those same people? Is this like a legacy thing that you just kind of, it's a tradition?
No, I mean, my one friend who went with me, he kind of helped plan the whole thing. He really likes camping. So for his birthday, he kind of makes everybody go. Forces people to get on out there. And some are definitely more resistant than others. I'd say we had 2 people this trip that prefer 4 walls.
Sensible people.
Yeah. Yes, they have sense.
I did see, when I was just sort of scrolling the other day, a guy called, I think it was Craig the Caravan Man.
Oh.
Who's a man called Craig who sells caravans. And I couldn't stop looking through all his caravans and like small camping vans.
Yes, yep.
I don't know whether I've romanticized it too much in my head. I love the idea.
Yeah.
They're not cheap, but I love the idea of getting like a van or so. You've got like a little sink, you've got a little fridge, little bed. Yep. I think that'd be great.
I know, because then you can just road trip and still be comfortable the whole time and not have to pay for lodging. It seems really nice.
I honestly can't see a downside of it. And I try and convince myself in my head that I would spend that much on hotels anyway. So I'd actually be up.
I think so. I think it's possible. Well, you do a lot of shows all over the place. So this could be, for you, I think that's got to be paying off instantly.
I think so. I don't actually want to run the numbers because I suspect it wouldn't.
No. But it's nice to say, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's one of those where the thought is, it's better just to have that romanticized view in my head. It's the coziness, I think. Yeah. Being in a van and having everything that you need in that one place, and you can just, you can get away anywhere you need.
A friend of a friend has one, and he rents it out frequently too, which is kind of nice. Really? It's like, he's not using it for this week or this month. They rent it out. They take their little trip and then return it to him.
That's not a bad idea. That'd help pay for it.
I mean, I get a little claustrophobic, but the good part is you open your door, you're outside.
Yes.
Fresh air. Nothing but space.
Exactly. It would certainly help get... Oh, I can't believe I'm one of those people now. I'm obsessed with my steps now. Got to get steps.
Are you?
I know. I don't like it either. I don't like it.
It is not... I mean, it's just a fun little metric.
I think that's what it is. Yeah. It's not necessarily the health benefits. It's just... I've managed to kind of gamify an aspect of my life. And I need to hit that.
I got made fun of. I mean, I've been learning a language on an app, and the streak really works on me. It's like you have to practice today or your streak will be interrupted. And I have 31 days of practicing. And I'm like, well, that's really important. I have to do my learning.
Yeah.
And it is that little kind of just something in your head. You go, it's gamified. I have to, that now there's a number attached. It's fun. Streaks
do really help, I think. Mm-hmm. Is it by any chance, without naming names of companies, is it if it's the same app, mm-hmm. the icon for me now is a little owl that is dead.
Okay, see, this is actually a competitor where it's a little blue cat. There's seemingly no other differences, but this one is just a blue cat versus a green owl.
Okay.
And the blue cat is just the one I chose. It's a new one.
Interesting. And does the blue cat, is it cute enough to emotionally manipulate you into making sure you do the thing?
No, but neither I find particularly cute. I don't find that owl like cute per se.
Well, did I find it cute? I felt bad when I was killing it,
I know.
Slowly. That really made me feel bad. Mm-hmm. But I also gave up. I didn't want to do it anymore. So
it's quite gruesome. It's quite gruesome to kill the poor thing that you've grown attached to.
Like, I understand what it's trying to do. I think I hit the year, 365-day streak.
Wow.
And then I actually went to Germany.
Yeah.
And I tried to use some German. And it was literally just it was a hot dog stand. Uh-huh. And I wanted a hot dog and chips. So I said, Bratwurst und Friet, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And the woman behind the counter went, what? I went, Bratwurst und Friet. And she went, what? I said, just sausage and chips, please.
She goes, just say that next time.
Yeah, just say it. So I was trying to do the cultured thing. I just don't bother.
Just please save us all some time and headache. Don't.
So as long as you're learning, that's the main thing. But just remember, you actually got to take it in.
Yeah, you really do have to get it only works if you meet the slowest speaking person in that country. Because anytime I go, I'm like, oh my God, please slow down, please. I can't understand a word.
What language are you going for at the moment?
Well, I'm brushing up on Spanish. I'd say I'm conversational.
Yeah, that's a fast language as well. That's impressive.
Yeah. I know most of the conversations. I know how to get along, but I've learned it, a while ago now, and there wasn't much opportunity for me to keep it, conversationally useful. Mm. So I'm brushing up just to make sure I don't lose all that knowledge and I can remember some other things.
I think that is the key, isn't it? Is you've got to go and actually, ideally, you just move to the place for 6 months, and then I think you'd be fluent pretty quick.
I know. I do think that's it. I mean, I would love to. I'm trying to get a trip to Mexico City. I've heard it's so fun. Have you ever been there?
I haven't been there. I've actually, a couple of my mates are going, and I passed on the flights. It was for the World Cup this summer.
Oh, right.
But I just got so much on, and I really wanted to go.
Yeah.
And then the closer it got, the more I was like, oh, I'm going to have to move so much stuff around. And I just couldn't do it in the end.
So correct me if I'm wrong with World Cup. This is in multiple cities, true?
Yes.
The World Cup? Okay, because I was like, I think there's something in LA.
There is. Yeah.
Okay. Because my friend I was going to be out of town then, and my friend was like, you should try and rent your house because there's going to be a lot of people that are looking for a place
100%
to stay cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's LA, Mexico City.
I think our original trip was going to be New York.
Oh, there's events there too?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it was from there to Mexico City.
Okay.
And then from there to San Francisco, and then to Miami, and then home.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, I kind of see why you passed. This is a lot of travel.
It is a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. And I do really want to go to a World Cup properly like that, but just the cost is astronomical, and it's just the time as well.
Okay, and I have more questions on this because I'm not really a soccer head as much. So when in the World Cup, there's going to be just like one team that represents UK?
England. So there's England. Scotland have qualified as well, so Scotland will be there. And
is that England team made up of like Arsenal? Like it's made up of a lot of different of your specific teams?
No, so it has to be. So the players have got to be from the country, like born in the country that they represent. There are different rules where it's like if you've got a parent or a grandparent who was born in a different country, you can represent.
Oh.
Yeah. You can represent it, but otherwise it's basically you've got to be born in that country. So a lot of the best players in the Premier League for the English teams are from overseas.
Wow.
So, yeah, you only get the English players.
Okay. But some surely are from Premier League.
Yeah. I mean, most of them play in the Premier League.
Okay. So you got England, we've got Scotland. I assume US did something good.
The US, if you're a host, you automatically qualify, so they'll be in it.
Oh, convenient for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And who usually really wins this? Is this mostly does Brazil do well? Who's good at this?
Brazil, they do normally do well. It also, a lot of time, it does favour a host nation.
Oh. So
that could be good for the US. I think Brazil have won it more than anybody else.
Okay.
I don't really know. I've not looked enough at the international football this time around, so I don't know who's going to be odds-on favourite for it.
It seems as if Brazil has won the most times with 5 total. And then Germany and then Italy have won 4 times. But Brazil hasn't won since 2002. So they're in a dry streak right now.
But it is only every 4 years, so it's only 5 World Cups ago. Is that right? 5, 6? I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been a little while. Yeah.
Okay, well, this is good. This is something I know very little about. I think, honest to goodness, I could name truly maybe 4 soccer players total.
Go on.
Messi.
Yeah. Who plays for internationally?
Oh, Argentina?
Nailed it.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay, and then it's Messi's little counterpart it's kind of like you either like one or the other. Is it Ronaldo?
Mm-hmm.
And he plays for, is that Brazil?
Nope. But they do speak
Portuguese?
Yeah.
Portugal?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, so we got Messi, we got Ronaldo. Then, well, nope, that'll be it, folks.
That's not bad.
Those are the big ones.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a favorite?
What player?
Guy? Yeah.
It's difficult for me. It's tough because I support a football team that's really low down the football pyramid in this country. So they're not well known.
Okay.
So if Premier League is like level 1,
mm-hmm.
I support a team that's at level 7.
Oh.
So it's way, way, way down.
Okay.
So there's players that I love. I love our goalkeeper, Jack Harding.
Okay.
He's a part-time footballer, full-time electrician, but a great guy.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool because then it's like, well, they got a whole life that they're doing and they just happen to be really good at their sport.
Yeah, exactly. It's great.
How many levels are there? Is 7 the lowest or the smallest teams?
No, not at all. There's so in terms of semi-professional, you get teams that are, so our players might get paid £400 a week.
Uh-huh.
Or there's teams in our league that have got loads of money who will pay $1,000 a week.
Sure.
People. It's crazy money. And then you can probably go down to level 9, 10, where players are still getting paid. And then below that, you get feeder leagues where they won't be getting paid, but
okay,
they're still like a good standard. It's like the biggest football pyramid in the world in terms of like teams and
wow,
yeah, because it's professional right down to like step level 5.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. They're all professional players. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're gonna get into this World Cup. This could be the beginning of something great for you.
And I know we've talked about it very lovingly. It all just left my brain. It's all gone. That quick. That's how fast. This sport, I liked playing it when I was a little kid. I mean, that's a nice.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I feel like everyone kind of plays a little when they're young, but that's about it.
All right. Well, maybe, I mean, if I could dress up as a little blue cat or something, we won't break the streak. We'll talk about it every day.
Well, and imagine how many steps you'd get playing football.
Great point.
It's a ton of steps.
That is a ton of steps. And that is what everything revolves around now, is just my steps. Everything I do is for steps.
We must feed the step god. We have to just take our steps. What do you shoot for? 20? 10?
No, I should shoot for 20, shouldn't I? I aim for 10.
10's very reasonable.
Yeah, and if I get 8, I'll take it. But the average has got to be above 10. So I'm averaging about 11.5.
That's really quite good.
It's not bad, is it? I have noticed the sort of wider psychological benefits of just going outside for a walk.
I hate when they're right. I really hate when those people are right. Because I love sitting indoors with only Diet Cokes. That would just be ideal. But they don't let me.
They don't let you, and they'll gloat about it as well. Very quickly on that subject.
Yeah.
Did you know... Do you know what SpongeBob is called in Spanish? I should have said this earlier, but it's only just entered my head again.
Buba Sponja, right?
Yeah, I think, Bob Esponja.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Bob Esponja.
My girlfriend's in Spain at the moment. She sent me a picture of a mug with Bob Esponja on it, because I love SpongeBob. And big fan of that. Bob Esponja. Nice.
Bob Esponja. It's really good. Patrick might be Patricio. We don't know.
Yeah, we'll look into that next time.
Squidward, no translation there.
That's too complicated for now.
Well, I'm going to be dreaming of all my new soccer knowledge. I'm going to try and keep it in my head. And I think next week I'll be ready for the Premier League.
I will hold you to that.
Yeah. It was lovely talking to you, Matt. Until next time, and thank you to our lovely listeners. Good night.
Good night, KP.